Guys, welcome back to my Chanel. So as you guys can see from the title, we have a story time, but we definitely have a subscriber story time. So buckle up your seatbelts, we about to get into it. If you want to submit a story time, the email is in my description box down below. I will say is make sure you guys work on your grammatical fix your grammatical errors before you send the story time to me, so the story can be easy flowing. Also make sure the story time is long enough for me to be able to read it. Y'all already know, if you guys watch my channel, y'all already know how I do. I just pick a random story time and I get it on the road. She wrote it like in Google Docs and I actually like that. I like the way she set it up. So we're gonna read this story time. And when did she send me this video? I mean this document. Wow, she sent me this in March. I'm sorry, but if you are, you know, if you still watch my videos, hey girl. But let's get into it. She said, girl, I love all your videos. Oh, thank you. I fought a girl over a rumor. Okay. When I was in 6th grade, I was involved in a lot of drama. The first fight that I ever had was in 6th grade with the same girl I fought in 5th. I want to call the girl that I fought Jen, and then I'll be called Mona. All right. Me and Jen's background was like in 5th grade. She moved from Texas or something in the middle of the school year, and she's Vietnamese. To describe her, she had long jet black hair, was 4'8", and mostly wore jeans. How you know this girl's height? Stalker. No, just kidding. And mostly wore jeans and Crocs, and not going to lie, I thought she was blackwashed, no joke. Honestly, she was kind of still in my friend. She was kind of still in my friends, and every time I turned around, she was always me mugging me back. Then I don't want smoke, but I was still gonna fight you. But I'm not gonna fight you unless you want to fight me. And basically one day we said we were going to fight on a Friday night, and I was going to do it too. But tell me why the Friday comes and it's recess and stuff. Y'all so young, not recess. And I say, okay, let's fight. So she's just sitting there doing nothing. And now I'm like, she ain't even going to fight. So like I start aggravating her so she will fight me because I'm not scared. Like let's do we finna do. What? And basically right, I start calling her scary and stuff. And then she's in it. We're not reading this story time. Y'all, grammatical errors. I'm not playing with this. Like, I don't mean to sound mean or nothing like that. But if you guys do not write, if you guys don't know how to write, or if you guys don't look at your grammatical errors when you send me a story time, I'm not reading your story time. So we're going to choose another story time. Let me look at another one. This is the story time of the date gone wrong. Okay, let's see. Hey girl, my name is Banks. I'm from New York. I have so many crazy story times. I love your story times, and I was excited when you started telling others. So boom. In the story, we're going to give this man the name Black. No real reason. So I met Black years ago. He was just a guy from the neighborhood that I grew up in. He used to date, not officially, but just messing around. That's another crazy story time. He had me fighting old ladies with no teeth. But anyways, fast forward to this date. We hadn't spoken for about a whole 2 years or so, which was crazy to me to even reconnect. We done been through a lot, laughed my ass off. Me crashing his cars, getting arrested, sat my ass down for a while. So back to this for the second time, laughed my ass off. I'm sorry, I'm a little off track. So basically he hit me up out of the blue, like he missed me. And he was sorry that he put me through BS. I'm like, here we go. And he said he wants to take me out to eat. The girl always eat now. He said that he would pick me up. I said, cool, I give him the Addy. I live in a condo, so my stupid self didn't really think too much on giving it. I knew his full birthday, his mama name, his mama Addy, his son's school, his friends. He wasn't a complete stranger, even though I hadn't seen him in about 2 years. Baby, let me tell you something. A person that you knew 2 years ago is a whole different person, okay? They might have the same type of tendencies, the same type of habits, but if you go 2 years without talking to someone, they're different in certain aspects. They're different, like in terms of like where they've been and their behavior. Like you never know what somebody can go through in those 2 years. So I kind of understand why you gave him your address, because you fucked with him before. So why wouldn't you? But keep that in mind. Or whatnot. Anyways, he comes to get me. I walk up from behind the car because it's always giving Kodak moment. And then that license plate to my mama love, of course. I hop in that hood old Kia and say, hey Black. Laugh my ass off. I completely forgot to describe him. Yeah, we need a description. LOL, he about 7 feet. Damn! Black needs to be playing in the NBA. Not messing with you, Banks. Brown skin, slender, but not too slender. Like if Slim Thick was a man. Wore glasses with light seizures, handsome man. Anyway, we smoked, and then he said, do you have your license? Because I don't have mine anymore. I'm like, so why'd you come? Laughed my ass off. Like, what? He like, I just wanted to take you out. Laughed my ass off. Okay. So I'm like, whatever, let's go. He starts driving. A few minutes into the ride, I see a big giant bubble of smoke coming from behind his car. I'm like, bruh, not the car's ass air hot as hell. So I go, hey boo, your car's smoking. He completely ignored me, laughed my ass off. I'm like, I say it again. He's like, yeah, it does that sometimes. He looked like he didn't want to talk about it. I was high and I was panicking. A few seconds later, I feel my seats getting hot. Now I'm literally on hot. Getting a little mad because I'm scared. Like, bro, are you kidding me? Get me out these Hot Wheels for real. So I'm like, it's getting hot. You wilding. Reach up and he turned the car seat warmers off. I'm like, wow. Girl, I'm the way you describing this, I'm over here thinking that y'all about to blow up in the car or something like that. You had seat warmers on. You was really hot for real. I'm freaking out so much that I thought the damn car was gonna heat the hell up and explode, girl. Fast forward, we get to the place. We went to like the bar / game spot. We sit at the bar. Cool. Time to order. I ordered wings and fries and a drink. He just ordered a drink. That's suspicious, but whatever. Unusual, little like, anyways. We talking, everything was cool. I get another drink and so does he. He starts to bring up old things that I did not care to discuss. The date was a little dry. He had me watching a baseball game on the TV, knowing damn well I don't like no baseball. When it was time to pay, he goes, oh, the bill is only $54. You got this. How childish. Such a childish person. When an African does this, you need to just focus. Focus, Sha. Huh? And don't tell me you pay. Man. This has nothing to do with the story time, y'all. And I know some of y'all about to laugh. But let me tell y'all something. If I go on a date with a man and he tries to make me pay the bill, that's what I'm gonna do. So he'll be like, hey, shawty, you gonna pick up that bill, I'm gonna say, oh, you want me to pay? Yeah, you should go ahead and cover the bill. Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna pay or whatnot. Oh, I have to pee. Ooh, I have to pee. I'll be back. I'm going to the restroom. I'm going home. That's the reason why I always would recommend ladies, for the first date, bring your car. Because if anything goes left, you can go home. But if you have this guy come and pick you up from the house and shit go left, you gotta go home on his time. He knows where you live. Like, it's just so many factors. Like, bring your car. Like, when I go out on dates, which I don't really go out on a lot of dates, but the dates that I have went out on, I bring my car. I bring my own car. The funny thing, the guys will offer, they'll be like, oh, let me come and pick you up. No, not coming to pick me up. I don't want you to know where I live. Like, let me drive. I'm gonna bring my car. When I'm ready to go, I go type shit. You don't have to worry about dropping me off, nothing. We don't have to worry about stuff like this. Cause I can't stand a nigga that asks you out on a date and then wants you to pay. Like, why would you? It's like me asking a nigga out on a date and then wanting him to pay. Like, if I hit a nigga up and I need to stop saying nigga, but if I hit a guy up and I want him and I want to take a guy on a date and I say, hey, get ready at 8. I want to take you on a date to ABCD. Then I will pay because I'm the one that asked him to go on the date. But don't hit me up to go on a date. Come and pick me up. And then when the bill come, you either try to split the bill or you try to, make me pay. Like, that's bum behavior. And I wouldn't even pay. Like, I will legit leave the store type shit. I'm not gonna argue with you. Y'all know them TikToks of people going back and forth with the guys because they don't want to pay. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm not gonna cause the scene. I'm gonna be as calm as possible. So when I leave, you gonna be shocked. Like, by the time you call me, your number gonna be blocked and I'm gonna be on my way home. Fuck is you talking about? Like, no. I'm like, oh, okay, you'll never see me again. That's literally what I said, LOL. He goes, I'm just playing. No, he wasn't. He seen that you wasn't playing, so now he playing. I'm like, a key, me too. Girl, I was annoyed. Like, we came to a smoke signal and now you trying to be funny. So boom, it's time to go. We get back into Old Smoky and he's not moving. I'm like, I had fun. He's like, he can cook he could cook to my place. Rewind real quick, left my ass off. I had already wrote my best friend and told her to call me in 20 minutes and say there's some festivities to attend. So by the time he's stalling in the car, still in the front of the bar, my bestie called. I get off as planned and I'm like, ooh, I gotta see what I'm wearing because I'm not wearing this. This man say, can I come? No, it's the girls' night out. No. Like, I'm going with my homegirls. Oh no. He's like, I wear glasses, nobody gonna notice me there. That's not the point. I don't want your bitch ass here while I'm talking to my friend. First of all, me and you not dating. You scaring the hoes. You said that this nigga's 7 feet tall. Imagine a 7 feet man walking near you at an event and you could potentially see your husband and you can't talk to him because this nigga here. You scaring the hoes. No. It don't have nothing to do with your glasses. You just can't go. Sorry, y'all. I'm over here looking outside. But yeah, no. Mind you, we still in the same spot. I'm like, okay, let's go. Take me home. Starts to smoke mobile and makes it to my house. Still going on about coming with me. Then as I'm about to exit stage left, he goes, can I see you after you come from your party? I'm like, I'll probably be too drunk. I'll let him know. Go in my house. Soon as I get in, I get a text from one of my sneaky links. Child, I'm like, why the hell not? I told him to pull up on me. He said he'd be there in 30 minutes. I said, bet. I get in the shower, change into my woke calm. Boom, 30 minutes or so passes by and he calls me. He says he's outside. I have to buzz him in, that kind of type of building complex. So I go outside to get him. I sit in the car, literally only 2 minutes because he was smoking. He pulled up, we finished that off. Then proceeded to my place. Girl, why as soon as I walked into my apartment, Black calls me? Of course I didn't answer because why would I? In my head, I'm like, he knows I'm going to this fake party with my friend who was still in her bed. Like, bro, what the hell? Let me lie in peace, please. So anyway, me and my sneaky link do what it do. Smoke some more, watch TV, and I walked into his car and he left. So fast forward 2 days later, I realized that Black had blocked me on everything and told my friends the story. And I told my friends the story the next day, and she believes that Black stayed outside my house and seen me go in with my sneaky link. My ass off. That could be possible since he called me literally as soon as I got inside the house before I even opened my apartment door. But I still to this day have no clue. I just know that this was one of the worst, weirdest dates ever. Oh my God. I think you the girl that told the story about... Yes, you are. Hey girl, I like your story times. Be sending more in. But this is actually crazy. Yeah, definitely. Black definitely saw you. You're not the first person that's had a story time like that, where I had seen this girl on TikTok that like she had just got off of a date with this guy, and then she had linked up with one of her sneaky links and he caught her and then he went off on her. I think Black is actually did better because they said that he went to her door and he tried to fight the boy or tried to, I don't know, something like that. But I mean, shit, if the date wasn't weird and if if the date went well and the date wasn't weird, I'm pretty sure you would have gave up the cat to Black. Like, he missed out on the cat. Like, I don't think guys understand. They be talking themselves out of pussy. I real life do not think that guys understand that. Like, guys be really thinking that we want to use them for food and shit and not give them nothing. Which I'm not saying that some girls don't do that, because some girls do that. But honestly, a lot of guys be talking themselves out of vagina. Like, they do. Like, they say weird things that just turns us completely off, make us be like, oh no, he ain't getting it. Because I'm pretty sure that if the date was good and everything went well, I'm pretty sure you would have messed with him. But it's just, you know, like, he weird type shit. But I ain't gonna lie though, you kind of bad. You kind of bad for inviting a guy over right after. I ain't judging you because I've done that before, but it's still not right. But thank you so much, Banks, for submitting your story time. We're gonna read one more story time since I have not done subscriber story time in a couple of weeks. So we're gonna read one more story time, and I'm gonna read one of the newer ones. Story time: how me and my friend's friendship ended because of a beef. Hey Irene. Hey girl. First of all, I just wanted to say I've been watching your channel for a while and I love all your videos. Thank you. This story time happened when I was in 10th grade. I was a part of a trio. Baby, let me tell y'all something. Them trio friendships never work. And even if they don't, ever look at them trio friendships. I know a lot of people be looking at, a lot of people look at people that like have group friendships and be like, oh, I wish I had a group friendship. No, you don't. It's a lot. Like being in a group friendship is a lot. Like it's a lot. If you guys are not mature and you guys are not able to, it's always gonna be something, y'all. It's all, I ain't gonna lie, I have group friendships, but like we're older now, so we're all living our best lives, we're all doing our own thing type shit. But even then, like group friendships is a lot. It's a lot, y'all. So just, you know, keep that in mind. I was a part of a trio with 2 of my friends, one which I'm still friends with to this day. The other one, we're gonna call her Regina, and I'm gonna tell you how our friendship ended. Regina had beef with this girl. We're gonna call her Ari. I don't remember exactly what the beef was about, but I know that they were beefing for a while. At some point during the beef, Ari got tired of Regina running her mouth, so she wanted to fight. Regina did not want to fight because she did not want to get suspended, so she decided to make another plan. Regina had an older brother who was constantly in and out of jail and was involved in serious criminal activity, so she wanted to bring her older brother to school to basically scare her. At the time of this happening, I thought she was going too far. She is. Given who her brother was, I decided to text Ari on IG and warn her about what was gonna... No. 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 You're at fault, baby. I don't care. Like, shit. Ari should... No. No, you cannot snitch on your friend. You cannot snitch on your friend. Like, you cannot do that. Like, you cannot snitch on your friend type shit. Like, especially to go and tell your friend's enemy what's about. Like, you can't do that. Like, if you were that concerned, you should have hit up Regina's mom and told Regina's mom what Regina was planning on doing. But to go and tell your friend's enemy, hey, my friend is planning on doing ABCD, watch out, like that's some op shit type shit. Like that's opping out. That's opping out for real. I texted her. I didn't think anything of it until she told Regina that one of her friends told her about her plans. Now, mind you, it was only 3 of us that knew about it. Obviously, when she asked who told her, I denied because in a way I was scared of losing our friendship. That's what I'm saying. So if you were scared of losing the friendship, why'd you do it? Like, what? Time passes by and now we're hanging out at lunchtime. Regina asked for my phone to log into her IG. That was the first time where instead of logging out, you could just add another account. I give her my phone not thinking anything about it because I didn't have anything to hide. Well, instead of logging into her IG, Regina goes through my DMs. Not only the ones with Ari, but other DMs as well, which were pretty private conversations. Regina then screenshots the conversation I had with Ari, sends it to her on Messenger, and deletes the message so I wouldn't see that she took a screenshot. A few days later, we're hanging out for lunch again, and I noticed that she was acting weird towards me. I remember I asked her for a piece of her cookie and she says no with an attitude. I was really confused because she never acted like that. But like I said, I didn't think anything of it and I thought maybe she was just having a bad day. The next day I wake up and I started getting ready for school. I received a random message from a messenger with a link. The message said, hey, check this out. So I clicked the link and when I tell you, she made a whole Google slide talking shit about me. She included all the screenshots from my conversations with Ari and even screenshots of conversations that I've had. Damn, that bitch had time on her hands. I ain't gonna do all that. Like, that's the whole assignment right there. The slides were seeing how I was a fake ass girl and how I was a snake. I couldn't believe what she did. Maybe I was wrong for telling her plans, but I didn't think it would warrant all these insults. You were wrong. Like, I don't even know. Like, I can't even, I don't know. Y'all let her know down in the comment section. Do y'all think she was wrong? Do y'all think Regina was wrong? Like, I think she was wrong. Like, I understand that you were probably scared for the other girl, but at the end of the day, Regina's your friend. Like, that's your actual friend type shit. Like, you really went and opted out, like, on your friend type. Like, you were wrong. So now I go to school angry as hell. In my mind, I only had one plan, and that was to fight her. So once lunchtime came, I crossed her in one of the hallways, and I decided to pull her by her hair and drag her to the floor. We didn't actually fight because she didn't fight back. Instead, she proceeded to tell me why I pulled her crochet hair because it was expensive. I go outside to cool off and she saw me outside and we began to argue. We ended the argument and that was the end of it. Eventually in grade 12, we reconciled and put aside our differences, but we never became friends again. Note, she also fell out with my friend who was a part of the trio, but that's a whole different story. Was I wrong for telling her plans to Ari? Was it my place to protect and warn her about her brother? When I look back at it, I don't really feel like I was wrong, but it could still be considered snitching. Let me know your thoughts. I know this was pretty long, but this was not a long story time at all. But this was still it wasn't a bad story. Because at the end she said, I know this story time was long. This story time wasn't long. I told this story time in what, 4 minutes? But whatchamacallit, you were wrong. Okay, like that's it. Like I don't really have anything else to say about it. I don't know, look at the comment section though, because some other people could probably think that you weren't wrong. Like I said before, guys, y'all comment down below and y'all let me know whether y'all felt like she was wrong or not. Thank you so much for submitting your story time or whatnot. This is pretty much it. If you guys, like I said before, want to submit story times, the email is in my description box down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.